Welcome to Radio Meets TV, the podcast. The official hashtag is RMT Podcast, brought to you by Finally Famous TV. Subscribe to the channel, okay? My name is Clarissa Mpega. So happy that you've joined us today. It is my birthday, so thank you once again for all the beautiful birthday messages and just for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. So this is your first time on Radio Meets TV, I'm going to break it down to you very quickly. It's the second season. This is the 5th episode. And what we do every week is we recap awesome radio moments that have happened throughout the week, all right? Share them with you, share the experiences that all the callers, the presenters are going through. We do all of that. And of course, we also get an opportunity to sit down with radio legends. I'm talking about the coolest people, the professionals in the radio industry. We're talking about radio broadcasters, radio presenters, radio personalities, and they share their experience of the radio industry with us every single week. Let's get ready for our recaps. We kick it off with a touchdown with Thibo Touch, who had a sit down with Unomalanga, the Flame Shozi.
I like what I do for a living.
Man, you know, all of them have been amazing. The Soul Train Awards, the EMAs, the BETs, you know, interviewing people like Abo Faith Evans, Erykah Badu, Common. I sat down with Common like this.
Wow.
With Brandy. She was obsessed with me. You know, we followed each other on Instagram a couple of years ago. It was just, you know, it's been so many moments. I can't pick one, you know, but I definitely think being in Los Angeles, where AKA Shoma Josie, Burna Boy are all nominated in the Best African Actor category. That for me was iconic.
Wow, come on.
It was definitely like one of those moments.
Super
like,
mega Burna Boy, Shoma Josie.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, Mr. Siafika Lepi, ladies and gentlemen, is here to co-sign. Our program director came down.
Really?
To hand over your contract.
Hello, big boss.
Yes, and he's big too. Just so you, that's figurative and literally. So yes, we're about to witness a great moment live on Metro FM where you've never heard.
You know what, girl? Namalanga the flame on, honey. Flame on, the sky is the limit, all right? Still love you. Can you tell that she's my friend? And like, yeah, sorry, I just had to put it up. All right, moving right along. Besides polos, can you identify a hoot of any other car? Listen to what happened with Martin Bester.
How hard can it be to profile people just by listening to their voice? How hard can it be to tell what you're driving? All right, Salet from Couriersdorp. Is jy getrouwd?
Ek is.
Jy is getrouwd, het jy kinders?
3.
3 kinders, kleinkinders, grootkinders?
Laerskool.
Laerskoolkinders. Wat doen jy vir 'n lewe?
Ek is 'n tutor.
As ek maar vra, waar was jy na skool? Het jy gestudeer?
Ek het
En jy studeer in Pretoria of Johannesburg?
Johannesburg.
In Johannesburg. Okay, so she's used to the kind of big city life.
Yeah.
In Johannesburg. She's got 3 small children, so she's probably not driving. Hang on. She's probably not driving like a little 2-door car.
Okay.
It's probably going to be an SUV. So for die jaar van sê Solet, it's probably going to be an Audi. Do me one more favor. As jy nou in your car,
Ek is.
would you sound the hooter for me? Okay, so wait, listen, no, wait.
No.
Can I tell you something? I know different sounds of hooters from different cars.
No, you lie.
That is the middle of the Audi range. Are you driving in an Audi?
Ek is, ja.
Shut up! Shut the hooter!
No way!
You did not listen. Can I just tell you something? In Gauteng, the 2 most popular colors of cars is probably white and silver.
Yeah.
Solet, who's a tutor,
Yes.
who lives in Couriersdorp and
Yeah.
studied in Johannesburg and has 3 young children, did not buy a white or
a
silver
silver car.
You are driving a black car or something dark.
Korrek, nou wat genoeg.
Wat se kleur is jou Audi?
Hy's charcoal.
It's a charcoal Audi, and it's probably the Q3.
Q?
The Q3. It's a great deal. She's a tutor.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes? Is that
Dis
right?
korrek. Ek is 'n Audi Q3 charcoal en dit is my eie hoeder.
Nia!
Thank you.
Refuse.
Thank you.
I bow down.
No.
Breakfast with Martin Bester.
That is Breakfast with Martin Bester, weekdays 6 a.m. to 9 on Jakaranda FM. I think it was pretty sick how he was actually able to not just identify the car from the hood, but also the car, the make, the model. Oh, come on. That was actually quite dope. As I did say, fellow drivers are just going to just exclude you from this conversation because we know. Trust me, we know. Now, I think because I'm a baby, a 90s baby, kid of the 90s, I grew up listening and enjoying music in terms of collaborations. When you see a hip-hop artist on an R&B song and gospel collaboration. So whenever I see two artists in a studio, whether they're recording or just for an interview, I get really excited. Umhlobo Wenene and Zondo were actually on Umhlobo Wenene. Check out their chat.
Angasikuzeli ke kuthini ukuba ungaquzi ungaze namagama amakhulu kuthini ukuba
ucula ucula kodwa ngesizulu sithi ukuba
right
yes so ngizobe ngimculela nje kuzobe kumnandi ngicela ningijoin. It's a Friday, so what better way to do it than with Nay the Bay?
Oh, Nay the Bay.
Yes.
Ayizobnokuze lento enkulu Nay the Bay. Mthunzi
uphumula amajisi namajongosi. Uzobonakala ngazi angikwazi ukuthi ngithi izindala zombili abanga manje umuntu esifazane umuntu esilisa so
but khona Nick
khona lapha singasho izindala zombili
abafuna ukulandela.
That was 1, 2, 3 Polas with Amaza and Lusanda on Umhlobo Wenene. Listen to me, okay? Mthunzi, yes. Anele Zondo, yes. Listen, I am crazy about her. I cannot wait for Anele to actually have that one single, that breakthrough single that's just going to set her off because I actually really enjoy all the material that she puts out, all right? Shout out to her, and we cannot wait for you to just, just give us the music near the bay. Just give it to us. From one phenomenal woman to another, Happy Makumalongidi, who is a marketing and PR genius, had a sit down on Capricorn FM. Check it out.
As we get to know her a little better, she has, over the past years, strategically contributed to reinventing the country's buy local campaign for the better. And she's a businesswoman, a social entrepreneur. She is an author, a motivational speaker. She is a PR guru. She is an educator, and she's a marketing executive. And that's who we'll be getting to know in studio. And she also brought us some goodies. Somebody get me a glass now! Please!
Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Rise up and early. You are here with us. Welcome. We're so happy that you're in the studio with us this morning.
Thank you so much for a warm welcome. And it's great to be here.
In the country, you cannot speak about PR, you cannot speak about marketing and also brand development and your name doesn't come up. Like how does that happen? And you know this very well, and you've just had this really beautiful journey in this particular industry, and you're such a powerhouse when it comes to this PR, marketing, and what I've just mentioned, but just to get to know you as a person. We know you professionally to a certain extent. We'll also touch into that, yes. But on a personal level, who are you?
I am a daughter, and I start there first because everywhere I go, I want to embrace the spirit of my late parents.
Okay.
So I'm a daughter, first. I'm a woman, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm an aunt, I'm a friend, I'm a neighbor, I'm a go-to girl.
Okay.
In the main.
Yeah.
I always say my name is a trap. When my parents and God ganged up against me and they said I'm happy irrespective of what happens. So wherever I go, I'm very mindful of bringing in a special kind of aura.
Is that heavy though?
It could be.
Okay.
It is at times, because I'm human after all.
And that is Capricorn Breakfast on Capricorn FM with the All Complexion and Umhlobo, sitting down with the CEO of Bella Wines and Chief Marketing Officer of Proudly SA, All Happy Makumalo. Let me tell you something. When I talk about a powerhouse, a phenomenal woman, I've seen the Deputy President face to face. I've been in the same room with the Deputy President because of this lady. Okay, she's something. She's everything. Okay, so Google her. Check out more of that interview as well. Inspirational is all I've got to say. Talk about things that are inspirational. Talk about things that are proudly South African. The men of the moment, the pride of Mzansi, part of South Africa right now. Nick on the 5FM app Unscripted actually had a chat about them.
Is this the greatest team ever? I'm very sentimental and I'm very patriotic. I don't think it's about it's not about like the team and the players. For me, it's just like what we've been through and the players rising to the occasion again. They don't feel the pressure. The pressure is people here at home going through the most. What am I going to eat tonight? Like that's
pressure.
That's pressure. I think they represent South Africa so well. This team. Like I can't relate to why New Zealand won back to back. I don't know what their people were going through, but for me, relatability between the 2019 and 2023 Springboks, I think. We the best. I'm sentimental in that.
No, I don't even think you have to be sentimental. I think you can spit facts about it, you know. I mean, that All Black side was almost unbeatable, but they didn't really have much challenge. We were second in the world, and I'll be honest with you, we were average at best. And a Heineken May, we were average at best.
But that Springbok era when they were dominating, it wasn't.
It barely existed. Nor did the Australian. We look at Ireland now, who are unreal. England only really started peaking after 2016 when they won the Six Nations, whatever. So I think where Test rugby is now, I mean, you have Scotland in the top 5. Scotland were a walkover. I watched a game from 2011. That's not long ago, 12 years ago, 2011. France beat Scotland at the World Cup 53-7. Scotland beat France in a warm-up game before the World Cup this year. So where Test rugby is now,
it's more
also the New Zealand team didn't ever have to win a British and Irish Lions tour in between. They didn't have to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. They didn't have to deal with the riots that went through in South Africa, load shedding water, all that stuff, and still continue to dominate. Best team ever. Siakulisi, best captain ever.
Especially with what you mentioned there, going from Rugby World Cup, British Irish Lions tour victory, back to winning the Rugby World Cup. Like that in itself is phenomenal. So you have to give it to the Springbok squad.
Best team ever.
Yeah.
I can't do no small talk, no small talk. I'm not with the small talk.
And that is Unscripted on 5. You can definitely check out more of that conversation on the 5FM app. That was Unik, Jude, and Aaron chatting about the Springboks. I think, I hope that at this point, there's a kid out there that is inspired. Not just to play rugby just because you're a boy, even for the girls as well. We are having quite a moment in sports in South Africa. And the Springboks really just sort of revived an energy that we haven't seen in such a long time. If you are not familiar with the sport, I would definitely encourage you to just Google. Just Google, find out more about it. If you have kids that aspire to play rugby or any other sport, just support it. At this point, we have more than enough reason to just keep going, man. And what a wonderful energy that the Springboks and the boys, the pride that they have brought to us as a country right now is absolutely beautiful. All right, talking about more beautiful things and boys, kids, girls, families. Christmas. Would you want to celebrate Christmas every 4 years and just ditch the whole every December thing?
Hannah!
Hi, I think that Christmas should be celebrated every 4 years.
Oh. Every 4 years.
Oh, yeah. So it's like the Food Olympics.
Right. The Food Olympics is every 4 years. So what are you doing? So what happens on the off years?
Just go through life normally, not go through these crazy things like, I need to have a new sofa because Christmas is coming. Oh, let's meet up for a drink because it's Christmas.
Right.
Just do that anyway.
That's a nice thing, though, the drink, isn't it?
I see what you're saying. I mean, maybe, Christmas isn't really about the presents, I guess. I think you can...
Exactly.
I think you can do the presents every 4 years, or you can also choose never to do presents. I think also the idea of just getting together, having a nice dinner with friends, with family, with whoever, I think why not celebrate? I like to celebrate everything. So for me, I'm just like...
Every day's Christmas for Julie.
Every day's Christmas for me.
What if I was to say, okay, you can have Christmas every 4 years, but you also have to have your birthday every 4 years?
Oh, well, that would be good now because I'm getting older.
No, but you still get old. I can't freeze time, Anna. I can't change the universe, I'm afraid.
I love that train of thought. It's like only every 4 years do you age a year.
Hannah, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks,
Hannah.
Thank you, Stuart.
New lyrics.
And come and give us your unpopular opinions. Something up till now that you're afraid to say.
Oh, how does it feel?
It's so good.
Yeah, it's better, no?
Yeah, because you can really... Something up to now that you're afraid to say. Turns out all it needed was an enormous pop star to change the lyrics to a stupid song.
That was Greg James on BBC Radio 1 Breakfast, 7:30 to 10 a.m. Listen, Dua, I needed her to fight that. Really needed her to fight that. Listen, the older you get, and I know we experience life very differently, but if we don't celebrate Christmas every year, I'm going to start to lose a little bit of hope. We need something. Because it's not like everybody's getting married every other day. We're only seeing that like once a quarter at this point. But like, that's the one family occasion that we have. And please remember, when I speak of Christmas, I speak of a time for you to do something that warms up your heart, that sets your spirit and your soul alight, sharing your friends, family that you met here, not even blood related. That's what I think of when I think of Christmas. But why would you say you just want Christmas like every leap year? That's how fair. So please, I pray for everybody that life is just kinder to you so that you can enjoy life and just enjoy Christmas, man, and making fake snow. Come on. Well, we're in South Africa, so yeah, fake snow. Let's move along to Ukhozi FM with Mom Lady D. Dudu Khoza sat down and had a chat with Uzandi Kumala, talking about her versatility as a musician.
Yebo ngithi nje hayi abantu abasimemeze bakithi basibize ngeyikhwela futhi ikhwela phela ngithi ngalesa sikhathi into eyayisetshenziswa umuntu mayibiza intombi yakhe ezama ukuhloniphisa ukuthi angangena emzini kababa emzini womnumzane azofuna ingane yakhe entombazane akakubulala nyawo umnumzane bakithi
uqale nini ukuthi ushewe khona ingoma ngiyayazi ukuthi eyaqala yathi maskandi bathi imboku wena ngisho abathungisho wabona ukuthi le flavor fanele ngingayiyeki noma ngishaya iflavor yamabangazi ngabantu kodwa ngingayishile nomaskandi phakathi
umaskandi usegazini indlela esikhule ngayo umaskandi makuyimgangelo makuyimgonqo yimemulo emakhaya into esasiyenza vele ngalesa ikhathi so isegazini kumina akuyona into engiyicingayo bakithi so nami ngithe njengoba uyakhumbula mangifika ngizokwenza interview yami yokuqala la yokhozini ngathi abantu bangangibophela ogodweni bakithi abangangibhoksi bakithi ngoba hayi cha ngikhalaful mina bakwethu ngiwenza konke amajandla mina ngenza umusic angenza ijandla so ngayicelela lapho nje yasuka lapho and abantu soloko sebebona ukuthi hayi uZandi nini nomaskandi nini negospel futhi hayi ngiyalehlisa ijuba mase ngishaya igospel ngikuthathe ngokufaka emathandweni futhi ku afro soul afro pop injalo nje
mosha igospel ehlisani
ijuba
ayisuka wena
uthi yehla moya umoya wehle ungene endumisweni
lamagama amathathu ngiyawabona
yebo
ngishaya ivideo yakho beyiletha ama video beyicula ilawo lokubuyela lapho kodwa futhi bewumaskandi
i-combination la kuhlangene i-gospel and maskandi
amagama amathathu uqala kuliphi
elikayise elendodana nelikamoya ingcwele
wena umuntu engekaqedi
Yo, one thing about Zandi Kumalo, bruh, ain't nothing stopping that woman. Zandi Kumalo is one of those people that have been spoken about so many times in the media with everything else besides her music, and she's definitely talented along with her sister Kelly, and she just keeps doing her thing, man. Afropop uzomthola khona, maskandi uzomthola khona, gospel uzomthola khona, baby. Come on, man. Nothing but love for you, Zandi. Nothing but love. And while we're still talking about Ukhozi FM, we'd like to send our condolences to the family of Ivan Sishope, Ukhozi FM presenter. He passed away ngesonto edlule after suffering a stroke at the age of 43. The station's business manager, Usibonge Umhlobo, announced Sihlope's death on Friday morning. At the time of his death, Sihlope worked under the station's educational program. He worked for Ukhozi FM for almost 2 decades. Umhlobo says that Sihlope will be remembered for his dedication to broadcasting. It is with a heavy heart that I come today to announce the passing of our beloved Ivan Sihlope. Ivan was our colleague. We worked with him. And at the time of his passing, he was a producer of education, said Sibongi Umhlobo. Usihlope also worked in various departments while at Ukhozi FM. When he first arrived on Ukhozi FM, he was in the religious department, and he was a humble man that did many tasks without any compensation and with a kind and open heart, she added. Once again, Radio Meets TV and Finally Famous Entertainment would like to send the deepest condolences to the family of Kasihlope, and may his soul rest in peace. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. It is Finally Famous TV for all the awesome radio moments that we recap on the show. Also, that you would like for us to feature as well, we welcome that. Follow us on social media, tag us, Finally Famous SA, Finally Famous World on TikTok. You can definitely follow us. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, so every time there's a fresh episode, you will be in the business. You know what I'm talking about? We're wrapping up today's episode on a good note. It's my birthday. I'm going to celebrate. I love you. I'll see you next week, Tuesday. Bye.